Hello everyone, ObiVanDamme here and welcome back to Let's Play Lords and Villains. Before we start, I would first like to thank everyone who joined the channel in the recent 3 weeks, I guess. The subscriber count went up from 600 to 800 in 3 weeks since we started playing Lords and Villains, and welcome everyone. I hope you're having a good time. I sure have, because it's just a great game and it seems like it also fits the channel because, well, you will like it either. At least that's what I get from all the nice comments. Thank you very much for all of that, and all the subscribers. Speaking of comments, we have another comment of the day, which is by Ray Rohan. It's actually a pretty large comment, but the essence is in the first few sentences, which is, I'm not sure why you always build your mana before building the Villeins houses, and second, do an extravagant build right off the bat, before the production line is even established, so many of your resources get tied up in mana construction, and then you're scrambling to get resources for Villeins in an emergency. And that's true, to be fair. Some of the houses, especially the one in the manor, look really big in the beginning. So you can see we have lots of unused space over here in this sleeping room and also in the sleeping room of the Fisherman. The one for the farmers doesn't look too big, but now they have this giant open space over here where we would expect to have a kitchen. So yeah, we are spending lots of resources, but to be fair, not lots. We spend more resources than we actually need to spend in the beginning to set up some of the houses. And that actually has two reasons. First of all, if you look at this living room, it is not as big as it might seem at first glance. This family only has 3 members and the kitchen basically is full. There's just one spot over here that you could use, and maybe these 2 spots over here that we could use, but then it would look really cramped. And a medieval family, especially a peasant family with just 3 members, is not something usual, I think. So most of the time we will have at least 4 children, and at the moment you cannot split families, so either the family at one point will just die out because they will not get any more people, or the families will just get really big. So we need some additional room to add more beds inside of the houses. And the main reason actually at the moment is how the building or how the construction of especially walls and flooring and roofing is done by the game. Because you already saw that sometimes people get stuck because they build in a location, or they walk to a location and build something that gets them trapped inside, which is kind of annoying, but that's how the AI works at the moment. And the second thing is that people will usually just grab the resources from the warehouse to build one spot. It doesn't matter if it's a wall or furniture or roof or floor. They will go to the storage, grab the item for that one location, walk over here, build that, and then walk back to grab more. So we will see that when we build the roofs, but construction is at the moment takes a really long time. So that's why I usually try to make the houses in their final setup, or build them in their final setup, just because I don't want to rearrange walls and roofs and flooring all the time, because it really takes quite long. If the construction AI is improved, which it should. I think the devs already mentioned that they will be working on that. Then we might actually just start with a shack square, put in everything we need for a starting setup, and then gradually make the houses bigger. That would make sense in 2 ways. First of all, we will get started faster because we don't have to build so much walls in the beginning. And second, if we expand the houses gradually, that would give a constant income for the foragers, which only provide construction material basically. That's something that definitely makes sense. What would also help is the option to move furniture, which is also not possible at the moment. So we have to rebuild everything and then delete the old one, especially storages, because if you delete storages, everything will be put on the ground as trash pile. So it usually makes sense to build a new storage, wait for everything to be moved over, deconstruct the old one. It's already cumbersome at the moment. So that's why I plan out my buildings. I have 3 layouts of 13 by 13 houses that I usually build. It's this L shape over here. It's that D shape over here with the garden in the front. And I have a third one that I never built in here, which basically has no garden. It's just a 13 by 13 square. Which is basically what we will do with the inn, except for so on this side, and the inn will just get one extension for an additional bedroom. So yeah, that's the reason. Construction is pretty cumbersome at the moment, and that's why I usually plan out like this right from the start. So what we are going to do is we'll do one thing. We will swap the bedroom and the living room for the fisherman. And that has a pretty easy explanation. First of all, let's just salvage everything that's inside. We will salvage all of these things right here, like that. And then we will need an additional door, a wooden door, right here. So let's speed up the game, have them work on that. What we can already do is we can remove this part of the zone. Oh wait, we can delete. No, we should not delete that right off the bat. We should delete that one. I don't want the fishers to lose these items, and if we delete this zone, those items will no longer belong to them, but I want them to keep that. So we will also deconstruct the fishing rods and the barrels, and then we will do the following. We will use these spots right behind the house as fishing spots, so like this. And let's do that by expanding the zone to here. And then we'll remove that part once the barrels and the fishing rods have been moved over to here. We will also move the wooden block. Let's go to something and salvage this. And we also will salvage the well right here. For the let's think about it. Yeah, we might be able to add another wall, another door in here, and then they will get their wooden block. You can add the wooden block to here and add the well to right there. But then we need to change the zones again. To something like this. Okay, now let's speed up and see if that is actually working. Yeah, it should be. It's fine. Deconstruct all of that. And we will then give them the ground storage. Basically right here. Okay. Deconstruct this. Yeah, now let's see, we have this trash pile of fish, but that's fine. Okay, she will now move over the she will build the door, and then she should move all of that stuff. Okay, now we have this. We can now edit the zone and remove all of this. So now the setup is as I wanted it to be, just one 13 by 13 square, including the fishing pond. That idea is actually another comment that I get from, it was the one Marlowe again, who was the winner of the comment of the day from the last episode. Let's see. So now what we can do, since we have all of these, this fishing, oh wait, this door needs to go right here. I want to salvage this one and then put a wall in here. Like that. So now that we have fishing and all of this equipment over here, we will move the kitchen to that area over here. So we will have the cooking table, which perfectly fits in here. Then we will get the cauldron to this side and the shelves as well. And then we will just do 2 barrels in here in the kitchen, like that. And then they can have the wooden table placed right here, and then the chairs will go here, here, and here. It's just 3 at the moment, but that should be fine. Also, we can deconstruct this wall, add 1 more right here, and then we should have wooden table. Oh yeah, the bench makes even more sense. Let's add a bench right here. This right there needs to be a table. Let's go to furniture. Did I just place a table? Okay, that was stupid. I want a bench in here. This cannot be a bench because you cannot walk on benches, actually. You can walk on chairs, but you cannot walk on benches. So that should be okay. I think maybe this is too much. That 1 barrel. Yeah, I think this setup is pretty much okay. So now we can re-add the bedroom. So we can add bed to here. Then we get the chest to here. The cabinet will go maybe right there. This is now a pretty... Yeah, that looks way better. It's a bit cramped in the kitchen again, but I think that's fine. Let's add the fireplace to right here. And then maybe some candles. Yeah, there will be no lighting in the living room, in the kitchen that way. And I'm not sure if you can actually walk on candles. No idea. I think it's fine. Maybe we can also move the... That would also work. We could move the chairs to this area. Let's see how that would look like. Yeah, if we have that right here, and then we place a bench right here, 1 bench right there, then just get rid of all of this. That would give us some more space for barrels, like that. You can then also add a candle and maybe even some ground storage for firewood in the kitchen. And now there's not much room to expand this. If we want to add more beds, let's just keep it that way. So, as I said, this location is not ideal. Maybe it makes more sense to just add another house over here and then have this entire square just set up as fishing pond or storage location. I don't know. There's also a caravan on its way, and let's see what they have with them. Oh, they brought cattle. It's male cattle, so that makes... It's not something we want. They have lots of gold. Sword, armor, clothing, beer. Ground resources sold. Gold ingot? Ah, okay, so that's what they store in here. It's not what they already sold to us, it's what they want to sell. Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering who bought 119 gold ingots. That's crazy. Let's set up the kitchen for the farmers. Let's see, kitchen goes like this. Cauldron, shelf. They should have lots of barrels over here already. So maybe if we just add another door to right here, that should work. Okay, now we can give them the chest. I usually like to place the chest in the bedroom. I guess that's where most people keep their valuables, right? The cabinet in here. And for this family, we have some space for actually maybe something like this. We can give them a huge dining area. We'll do something like that. And then just lots of benches. We'll do benches on this side and then chairs on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and these barrels can all be inside, I think. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We'll add barrels. Can add 6 barrels. I think that's completely fine. Delete all of these. That might be the area where we will have animals later. Okay. Or maybe we need to increase the farming soil. Well, that's also completely viable. Let's do that. Yeah, let's just increase farming zone. I think that's fine. When we have another farming family, I think we will get one at some point. We will make them the ranchers, basically. Okay, so now I would like to just wait for the end of the first season and see how much resources we get. You can take a look at that. Zone inventory is wood, planks, and wooden rods. Not sure if we actually need that much planks, so maybe the plank priority is still too high. Let's turn that down to 2. We can use, oh, that's something also that was added in the last update. We can now make roofs of planks. So we have board roofs, which is great. I'm not sure if we have, oh, the wooden wall now costs wood and planks? Oh, that was wood and wooden rods before. Oh, I did not see that. Well, that makes sense. Well, in that case, I think having all of these planks is completely fine. We'll do something like this, and then we can just use another accounting report. I want the market presence. Looking to sell 86 planks and wood. Okay, so they want to sell planks and wood. That's great, because that means we can start building. Floors and roofs. Let's start with the roofs. Let's start with a board roof, and let's start with the forager family itself. We'll do something like this. Yeah, resources that are out of stock is fine. I don't think we will restock. Not even sure what went out of stock. Let's just remove all of the listings like this. Let's try to make the families trade with each other instead of grabbing this stuff from us. Yeah, we don't have any planks left. We just have lots of wooden rods. So what we could do on the on the temporary manor is just build plated roof on top of that. Okay, like this. And here, now you can see what I was talking about. They will grab one wooden rod from the storage, run here, grab another one, and run back. They have a slightly increased construction range than before. But as long as they can reach the target itself, they will go there. So you can see what they are doing. They are walking all the way to here to build this tile. So that takes, this will take a couple of days. And that's something that only adults can do. So that is basically the main reason I try to build the final setup right from the start. We will get issues if the fisherman will have a child at some point. How old is the Fisher family? Let's see. They are just adults, so they are not old, so they can still get babies. Which is fine. Roofs, caravan, insufficient storage, doesn't really matter. Okay. So everyone is having food, and we should have tax day tomorrow, and then we will see what we will get. Did they already flail some of that? This is barley. That is straw. Okay, so it looks like they did not yet. But that's okay. Are they still looking to sell? No, now they don't want to sell planks. They want to buy planks because of this order over here. Well, you have 2 sawhorses. Just make planks yourself. Should be fine. Let's check the market presenters for the other people. They want to sell barley, wood, and parsnip. That's perfect. And the fishermen, they want to sell yarn, stone, wood, and fish. It's not much fish that they want to sell, but that's okay. Doesn't anyone want to buy something? They don't want to purchase anything. That's pretty good. Okay, now we have tax payment day. Let's see what's coming in. We should now get all the material we need to finish this house over here. Yeah, there we have the planks. Get some fish. We have a ton of money. That's also something I'm not 100% sure why that happens. So you can see here, we assigned that as fee farm. So we should get 10 silver per day. And we then have this over here, set a stewardry for 10 silver. So we should pay 10 silver per day, which is at the end of the day, nothing. We should not receive any money, and we are not selling anything. And all of the households are given away for free. So that's Frankelmonia, that one, and final one is this. That one as well. So I don't know why we make money. Something is clearly not working as intended. Maybe that's something we should post on the Discord. So you can see how far they made it with the roof. It's now the 3rd day that they are building this. Okay, but I think what we can start maybe... how much money does this family have? Let's take a look. The farmer family over here. How much money do you have? You have 5 gold. That's more than enough. Okay, so you should be able to build the inn pretty easily. Let's start with that. We will now start to make the inn. First of all, let's remove everything from in here, so that no one gets stuck in here. That's something that's not clearly necessary, but if you postpone the building of flooring, they will keep these trees inside, and sometimes they will get stuck behind trees. So it's usually good to just clear the area beforehand. That was easy. Now let's build the inn, and that will again be pretty big, even though it's technically not necessary in the beginning. But we will just do it anyways. Wood and planks seems to be the way to go. So this is how the inn is going to look like. Build a pretty big thing. That will go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that will go all the way to here. That will go all the way down. Like this. And now let me count. We will have 1 bed right here, 1 bed right here, 1 bed right here, and then walls. Then we go all the way to here. Keep this open. 1 bed, 2 bed, 3 bed, walls. That's basically what we will get. We'll then have doors in here, just like this. We'll have 1 door in here, just like that. And we will have a heavy door right there for the outside. And another wall right here. Okay, now we'll wait until this has been built. Well, there's another caravan. Let's see, what do you have? You don't have anything yet. I hope the caravan is not freezing to death. Yeah, we need to make the inn, especially for all the caravans, so... guess that makes sense. I think we could also add another door. Something like the back entrance to right here. Okay. We received parsnip. I wonder where is the... oh, there's the grain. Okay, we received grain and we also received the straw. Okay, that's fine. They should start to grow oat, which is good. Yeah, there's also something that I noticed. They are not... I think they are not able to keep up with the amount of work they have to do. There's constantly stuff that's basically ready to harvest that is not being harvested, I think. Or maybe I'm wrong. Good soil, fast growth, but well, maybe I'm wrong. This stuff just takes some time. But you can see they did not start building anything over here, so they don't have the time yet to build that. Oh no, wait, did I... I don't... No, it's... That's active, okay. That's definitely not clear at all, which one is active and which one is not. Well, this one is the light one, so I think that's fine. But I would wish that would be a bit more clear. Okay, so now they are harvesting all the parsnip. And they should now start to plant... oh, well, it's parsnip again. Yeah, that's completely fine. There's barley. This is already oat. Yeah, nothing is ready for harvesting, so I think that's all. It's all nice. I wish they would just start working on that thing right here. No idea why they are not. Let's see, is the roof finished? No, it's still not done. Yeah, so the workload is intense. I think we need the inn to get more people in here. I also would like that they start to make some babies. We also need to change one thing. That's something I screwed up. We need to salvage this door. Have a wooden wall in here, and then we have enough room for a fireplace. Right here. And that spot is also reserved for a fireplace. And then I think we can just add a bunch of candles in the corner. Just like this. I think that should work. Let's see, they have the fireplace, they have the candles. Let's see if everyone else has them. Candles, fireplace, fireplace. They don't have a fireplace in the living, in the bedroom. Yeah, that was wrong location. Fireplace should go right here. Because that spot was reserved for more bed. Okay. They want to sell wooden rods. Okay, so what we can do... we're now losing money. I don't get it. We can just start to sell the straw, all of it, for free. And then we have wooden rods that they want to sell. So what we could do, we could use the wattle wall, which uses wooden rods and straw. No, we will just use the straw to make thatch roofs everywhere. So all of you should have some straw for your... No, you don't have straw. The straw is all on stewardry, so that's fine. And then we will also make straw roof for the fisherman. Just like that. Okay. So you're almost done with your roof. That's fine. Oh, they built one door. Okay, so you're making progress. That's amazing. Okay, I think the problem is we don't have planks. We have planks, we have wood. What about here? They have planks and rods. I don't know why they don't use it. Let's see. They are selling planks and wooden rods. That's not enough planks. We need more planks. Okay. Maybe the priority was not that bad after all with 1 to 6. I'm not sure. But all the rest is looking pretty good. What we could also do is have our lord build the inn. But that makes sense. We could just technically remove the zone and just assign this zone as a manor, then the lord would build it. That should in theory work, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's a good idea to let the inn be built by the lord? We could technically, or we could easily do that, but I'm just not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.